Welcome back to the Neshoba Valley Chamber Business Buzz. My name is Melissa Federhoff. I'm the president and CEO of the Neshoba Valley Chamber, and I'm super excited today to be here with Albert Mariano of AM Pro Wash. Welcome to our podcast.
Thank you so much for having me. This looks great. I'm excited to be here.
Excited to have you. I have had the opportunity to know you forever.
Yeah. Do you know we're going on our 5th year now with AM Pro Wash, and you knew me before that?
I knew you way before that. Yes. Yeah. 5 years.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's awesome. I love it. So we're here to talk about AM Pro Wash. So tell us, what do you guys do?
Yeah, it's really scientific. So just make sure you're listening. So we wash the exterior of homes and businesses in New England. As everyone knows, we have snow, which I'm hoping is going to be leaving soon, depending on what's going on. We have all different types of weather, and that weather can generate a lot of like that growth on the siding of homes and roofs that cause, it doesn't really make a big deal right away, but over time it kind of gets visually not great. And then it can attract some unwanted critters and different things to your house. So we pretty much, we are in power washing, and we do surface correct cleaning methods. So what makes us different is, there might be, if you go to Home Depot and you get yourself a pressure washer, that's kind of the old way of doing it. The new way of doing it is surface correct methods, which is gentler washing, no damage. And then the cool thing is we use special soaps to treat the root of the growth. So we're not just using pressure to take it off.
Nice. Yeah. And it was probably about 3 years ago, but I had the opportunity to have to call you up and have you come do some pressure washing at my mother's house. We were getting ready to sell it, and of course we wanted it to, look in tip-top shape, and there was some of that fun
dinge, algae.
Yeah.
The green stuff.
Yeah. So called you, had you come out and zhuzh it up, and it was easy.
Oh, good.
It was so easy to, I think I basically feel like too, I was like texting you and so you made it super easy for a customer, and yeah, you came out super quick for us, and it's great.
I think that's how we've kind of evolved over the years. When we first started, we had these long wait times, and sometimes it can get a little longer in the spring, but I started to look at the industry as a whole and say, how can we serve better? And so we've kind of, every year we've just made it faster, easier, and communications high. We try to be at your house in less than 2 weeks. And then when we get going, we'll be there in like a week less from call. So I'm glad that we got to clean that, and it came out really nice.
It did.
I was there. I visited that
it
property.
Did. Yeah, it was great. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you do the residential, commercial.
Yep.
You also do commercial properties.
Yeah,
it's important for businesses to know.
Yeah, definitely. So really big storefront windows in storefront. So where the traffic is going, curb appeal is a really big deal. Not only for homeowners, people who like clean things and feeling clean. It's just like when you keep your car clean, et cetera, et cetera. Businesses are a little different because it usually captures like the first experience or the first visuals. We get calls from all different companies. Staples just called us. Banks call us. And you can imagine after the winter, things get pretty dirty from the salt and sand. So we can clean up not only the walkways, but we can also do the windows. And then we offer monthly subscription models for them too, because we found that windows get cleaned, but then they get dirty. And so we want to keep up with that.
Yeah.
And then we found out that like managers of stores, decision makers get really annoyed with like constantly finding new contractors, and like, you're not thinking about us at the dinner table, right, which is fine. But like when something gets dirty, so we've designed subscription models to make it super easy. We come, priority schedule, done. We just try to make it easy for people. Yeah.
That's awesome. So another thing that you're doing, you do Christmas lights.
Oh yeah.
A unique offering that you've added.
Yep.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's really fun. It's a super compressed time. It brings a lot of joy, and yeah, I added it on, I think the second year. So it'll be 4, actually, I may have even done some the first year, but long story short, my mom, always made fun of me because I always loved Christmas. I still do. I get made fun of by
I don't think there's anything to make fun of you about.
I dance around.
Oh,
I
okay.
sing. I know all the songs. They call me Mr. Christmas. It's
Okay.
really funny. So my family chuckles when I do Christmas lights because they're like, "Of course you would. You would do Christmas lights." But we've been able to focus on the downtown area of Pepperell, which is really cool because this year was probably the most we've done downtown. We do homes as well, which is great, and it brings a lot of cheer. But it's cool to watch like the neighborhoods grow that we do it. One will do it, then two and three, and then we're able now because we've grown a little bit more. We donated to we do the Pepperell gazebo every year,
Nice.
which is really pretty as you drive by, and we do the community center. So if anyone has a chance in the Christmas holiday season to drive through Pepperell, it looks really nice downtown now.
Because of you.
Well, yeah, I guess so. But more the business owners that yes.
But I love it.
Yeah,
That's
we try.
great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So what do you feel like is the most rewarding part about helping people take care of their property?
I remember when I first started, I had this like Home Depot pressure washer and I set it up so we could do it. And I had this trailer and I remember the first home that I washed. I believe it was in Brookline, New Hampshire. I couldn't believe how clean I got it. Like I knew I was going to get it clean, but I was really happy with the results. And when the homeowner came out and they would just seem so happy and so pleased that their home was that clean, I was like, okay, we're on to something. Like I get to be in a business that like might not be like, it might be looked at as a little bit differently in terms of like some of the larger trades, but it's so cool because we're able to put a smile on homeowners' faces and it's their biggest asset. So the other thing too is like if you're a homeowner and you're a DIYer, to get a house clean like really thoroughly, you have to use like specialized equipment, and it's just a lot. It can be a lot with like ladders and things. So for us to be able to do that and clean someone's property so that when a husband and wife, kids, they pull into the driveway and they're like, oh, my walkway is clean. There's sand off of that. The house looks great. It's really nice. It's cool to be able to have that, be able to do that for people.
Nice. I love that. So you mentioned your home care member.
Yes.
The home care membership.
Very excited about this.
So explain what that is.
Yeah, so I teased it a little bit with the commercial stuff.
Yeah.
So for the listeners, if you are looking to get your commercial property cleaned, definitely give us a call. We'll always point you in the right direction. No pressure, no like high pressure sales tactics, super easy. And then for your home, we found that it's really cool is we have just rolled out the home care membership. What's nice is we found over the last 5 years of washing, we found that every year, it was the weirdest thing. Every year people would call another company instead of us, even though we had washed them. So I kind of looked into it. But what was happening too is they would call other companies and say, you did it last year. And I said, that wasn't us.
Oh.
But they would say some type of wash. So it kind of made me think, like, no one's thinking about us at the dinner table.
Right.
Like, of course, that's fine. So we did two things. One, we're ramping up our marketing to stay in touch with our customers, even just like a, hey, how you doing? Here's the weather. We're coming up in New Year.
Nice.
And then what we're doing now is we're offering a membership where instead of paying one upfront lump sum, it's low monthly payments that takes care of everything. And it's 4 visits plus unlimited touch-ups. So say like we clean you in the spring and you're having a party a month after, you can call us as long as under an hour. We'll come and clean up real quick before that party.
Okay.
And it's part of the membership. You also get priority scheduling. You have a credit card on file, so you don't need to worry about invoicing or anything. It just dings your credit card, which helps you save some time. We like that.
Yeah. Love
And then-
getting done.
Right. And then what's really cool is because when the winter comes, we can't keep washing outside. We go inside and do your interior windows, and we do dryer vent cleaning, which is something that not a lot of people do, and I think they need to do more.
Yes, they do.
So it's an opportunity to get inside. And what's a little kind of fun thing is while we're inside cleaning in the winter, we'll be rolling this out at the end of this year. We're air scrubbing and sanitizing the whole time. So we have little air scrubbers. So you get a little kind of scrub inside as well.
Okay.
So we're really excited about this because we found that our best customer usually hires like landscaping, mosquitoes, squads, things like that. They're generally busy and they don't want to be burdened with like the upkeep.
Yeah.
They want to go on their vacations and enjoy their backyards and do that. So we just decided, why can't we do that? And so for the people out there that are looking to get like a monthly membership, we did it, and it's really fun. And then the other thing too is that it's a holistic care on the house. So not to get nerdy, but when people hire us, they're usually like, hey, AM Pro Wash, can you come wash the house? What they don't realize is there are different things on the house now that we can clean. Roof being one of your biggest assets. We always sell and always pitch that we can clean roofs. We've done it for years.
Yeah.
A lot of people still don't really know, but we're educating them. What's nice is like we can remove algae and mildew off of your roof safely. With the home care club, it's all included. So we maintain your roof, we maintain your siding. We have UV protectants and conditioners that go on the roof and side that slow down the sun damage. So it's really positioned as like a maintaining opportunity for your biggest asset that you own.
That's amazing.
Really excited about it.
That's very exciting. How did you learn about all these things?
So I can't take credit for the membership club because what I did was I 3 years ago, I said, there's got to be some monthly situation. There's got to be something I can do. So what I did was I researched in the United States, the most successful person doing it. And there really wasn't any except for one guy. He's down in Florida. And I ended up reaching out to him and I said, hey, if you can do this down in Florida, which is like there's so much volume down in Florida. Like if he can do it there, we can do it here. The only thing is the winter. So he ended up having a class and we went down, we educated ourselves and we took like what we learned up in New England, what he's already proven, and we created this home care club.
That's amazing. So I think you need to give yourself some credit too, though, because you might not have created this, but the fact that you're continuing your education in your industry is very amazing. And not so in the chamber world, I love to anytime that I can learn from my peers. And because I've been doing this for a long time, but the reality is that everything's always changing and you want to keep it fresh and whatnot. So kudos to you.
Thank you. And thank you for that. It's kind of a reminder. We do about 2 to 3 educational events a year. And I just do it naturally because you're right. Things change. So we're always updating our cleaning methods, surface correct. We're always updating our safety. We did a major equipment upgrade last year that helped us like do things faster. So thank you for the reminder.
It's important.
Yeah, it really is.
And it's great for you to let your customers know that too, that you are on top of the new trends and staying aware of what's best for the homes and for the businesses. So
come to think of it, I like to invest additionally because when I created AM Pro Wash, it was a vision for my family and the community. I was like, let's create a company that kicks butt and is reliable and trustworthy and not just like a shady person. And then as it got bigger than me and I had to get off the truck, I said, well, let's create like a leadership development program. And it's not like the traditional style, but my mindset was I could have used this job when I was in my 20s. It would have been great for me. I dropped out of college and I could have used some, a good work. And so I really like to think that the opportunity that we have with AM Pro Wash helps young men and women really take pride in their work and show up and be part of a good team. So that education helps us keep, because the young gals and girls and guys, they like the new stuff.
They do.
So I got to keep it fresh.
I love it. So you mentioned community and family. So of course we've got to mention Gailey's Bar and Grill, Alamo, the Mariano restaurant group.
Yeah, I gotta give credit to my
your parents are amazing. We love them.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I was really lucky.
You were very lucky.
Yeah, I realized, I think I helped it's 2008, I think. Yeah, 2008. So it's been a while. So I was bartending when I was in my young 20s, and I just realized, I think at some point, that I have to go to bed early. Where my mom and dad and brother and sister, they are still kicking butt doing their thing. I need to go to bed and I need to wake up at an early time. So I kind of moved into this AM Pro Wash thing, but I give so much credit to my mom because she really kicked up. I think she was the first one in town to do Christmas lights. And And that's really what created the Christmas lights division.
Wow,
Yeah,
there you go.
so it was cool. So I owe her a lot. And it just helps too. I do hear every so often when I go to do a sales call, are you the same family as the Baileys? They go, it depends on who's asking. But no, a huge shout out to mom and dad with their restaurants. They're up doing a lot right now. They're doing good.
Yeah, we love them. They're also members, and we love them. And they'll be at the Taste and Neshoba.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
The
yeah,
Taste and Neshoba.
absolutely.
Legendary. Yeah.
Let's switch gears for a minute and do a few rapid fire questions.
Okay.
What is your favorite tool or product that you use for work?
Favorite tool is a product called Dragon Juice. And it was designed by a gentleman by the name of Andy Vickers. And it is a soap that is safe on all surfaces, stainless steel, outdoor stuff. Like it's crazy. And it does the most amazing job cleaning. You can, it's freaky.
Okay.
It's like magic. And I think he named it Dragon Juice because I think he was into like dragons and stuff. But he's the man. He always talks to me and gives me tips. But right now, that's my favorite soap that we use.
Perfect. Morning routine must have.
Yep. So I have tried it all. I used to be in like the self-help care, non-licensed, just like I was traveled a little bit, tried to learn about keeping an open mind about coaching. Kind of had I feel like I had like an alter ego in my early 30s and late 20s. And I tried everything. But what I found for me is I just need a good breakfast and a good night's sleep. And if I can make it to the gym in the morning, I win the day.
Okay.
If I was to get a little bit more granular, there's usually a prayer. And in that prayer in the morning is like what I'm focusing on for that day.
Nice.
And it like will compound that day.
That's fantastic. I love it. If you weren't in doing what you're doing, what would you be doing?
I'd probably tried to get back into like the motivational stuff. I love helping people.
You do love helping. And
I'm a chronic people pleaser.
you are, you're very entrepreneurial too. So you're always like, every time, throughout the time that I've known you, you're always got some great ideas of ways to help people. And that's what I love about you.
Thank you. Yeah. I think when I was younger, age came into play. Like, what does Albert know? And the older I get, the more I realize the less I actually know, which is kind of funny.
Don't we all?
Going through a little bit with like learning how to be a dad and business and some of the financial like ups and downs and just like responsibilities. I do a lot of reflection and ask myself what I truly love. And I'm a chronic people pleaser, and I love to build things in my brain. Like I could literally talk about business all day, every day, and drive people nuts. And I like with full conviction, like I could just keep going. So it's fun. The AM Pro Wash helps me with that love. Yeah.
Nice. So is there anything that we didn't cover about AM Pro Wash that our listeners need to know?
We get really busy right when I'll paint a quick picture. So we've had a long winter.
We have.
We've had a lot of snow. Sorry for saying the word snow. Husbands and wives poke their head out when the sun shines. We have sun shining really soon. Wednesday, tomorrow.
Yay.
Tomorrow is supposed to be over 45 and sunny. When that warm weather, when that sun hits your face, it starts to create this spring buzz, and everyone calls for all the spring stuff to get their lawn stuff ready. They get their house washing. They get everything. So we're going pretty heavy with marketing right now with get ahead of the rush. So if any of the listeners are listening to this right now who are more proactive, we got you. Just give us a call. Super easy. Head over to the website, www.amprowash.com. If you click the fast quote, it takes like 15 seconds to fill out the form. Super easy. You're in our system. And then our office will book an in-person quote with you. You'll probably see me because I'm heading up the sales this year. And we'll get you set up with literally the best service that you can get.
And some dragon juice. To come and clean.
Andy's going to love this.
To come and clean your house. Yeah. That's great. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us and sharing. So amprowash.com. Check them out. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. And of course, special thanks to AJ of Clear Signal Productions, our podcast producer, for making today's episode possible. Have a great day.